So we now move on to our Lifetime Achievement Award. And I would like to ask James Milcrease from the sponsor Milcrease Group to come up and make this award. As I'm sure many of you know, there is no shortlist of nominations for this award, and we normally ask a few friends and family to give an insight into the winner's contribution to sport on the island. We would like to present this year a posthumous Lifetime Achievement Award to somebody who not only was seen as the face of Isle of Man swimming, but could be described as epitomizing everything that sports means to ourselves, our children, and indeed our nation of man. Unknown to many, while seriously ill, she accompanied our team to the 2018 Commonwealth Games as chef de mission, something that she had set her heart on doing. With the help of family and friends, during her time in the Gold Coast, she performed her duties on behalf of our athletes and the island with great professionalism, determination, and courage. We were all shocked and saddened to hear of her passing last October, taken from us far too soon. The committee unanimously agreed that this award was a fitting tribute to her life, her long association with swimming and sport in the Isle of Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present this year's award, this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, to Lainey Cool. We would like to share with you, now share with you some of the tributes and memories from a few of her many friends and family before asking Brother Marcus to join us to receive the award on her behalf.
So I first met the recipient of this award when my children started competing for the Isle of Man swim team, and was lucky to work with her over a number of years. She was truly a special person. She loved sport and was dedicated to helping young Manx athletes achieve their goals. As a parent, one always knew that your child was in safe hands and would be well looked after when she was the team manager. She was a dedicated administrator who worked in the background, never seeking the limelight, but she ensured that our athletes received the best, and she was never shy to step forward and protect her team. She was a great ambassador for the Manx nation, and we will miss this very special person.
I've had the privilege of being able to call Lainey Cool my work colleague for the past 12 years. But more importantly to me, she was the greatest friend I could ever have wished for. Lainey was an inspirational teacher. She motivated hundreds of girls into taking part in sport. Many of her school sports teams got to the finals of the secondary school sports. She organised hundreds of trips for so many children to go abroad and participate in sport. But alongside this, she spent hours at the swimming pool coaching children to swim and completing administrative tasks to allow our elite athletes to compete on the world stage. Well done, Lainey.
Lainey was my sister. I was lucky enough to swim with her in various events, including Island Games, where we competed in the same event. Lainey was fiercely proud to be Manx, to the extent where any team she was involved in, she would supply instructions as to how to fly the Manx flag. Woe betide anybody who got it the wrong way round or upside down. We as a family were very proud that she was able to make it to the Gold Coast Games in the role as chef de mission, a role which she described as a dream come true. Lainey will be sorely missed by us all.
When the recipient of this award finished her own very successful swimming career, she focused on helping and encouraging our swimmers of the future. She was a coach, team manager, anti-doping educator, committee member and always had words of encouragement for everyone. In 2011, she became the team manager for the Island Games swim team and continued in this role until 2017. She was also team manager for 2 Commonwealth Youth Games and the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. She was immensely proud to watch athletes progress from their first competitions to international and world success. This July, I will be team manager for the Isle of Man swimming team in Gibraltar for the Island Games, and I know I have a very hard act to follow. We had started the planning for these games together last year, so I also know that the swimmers will give their all in memory of this very special lady who we love and miss very much.
Lainey Cool.
I'd first like to say thank you for this award from Isle of Man Sport. I'm very proud to be able to accept this on Lainey's behalf. As with all the other awards tonight, it must have been a very difficult decision, as was mentioned previously. This award would be no exception. There will be individuals from the island who would be equally as worthy winners, whether they be at the end of a long, distinguished career, or, as we saw from the Roll of Honour, individuals who, like Lainey, have gone too soon when they had a lot more to achieve. So thank you for this award. Thank you.
Marcus, both in life and since your sister's passing at the start of last October, we've heard a lot of comments about her dedication, about her being a remarkable lady, her contribution to Manx sport. We've heard 4 of the tributes this evening alone. But what did she mean to you as a sister?
She could be annoying. She was my sister. She could never make a decision around home life, but when she was doing a job, she was amazing at that job, whether it be teaching, as we heard, administrating. The chef de mission role, as we heard there, was a dream come true for her, and she was so determined to make it to that games and do that role, and we're so proud that she managed to get there.
It was almost, I think, a year to the day, in fact, since the opening ceremony for the Commonwealth Games. That was something she put her heart and soul into. But just tell us, the role in itself was demanding enough, but how demanding was it on her at that stage just to even get to Australia?
It was very demanding. As we heard there, a lot of people didn't know how ill Lainey was, but she, as we said before, was determined to get there. She had a lot of help from a lot of people. So particularly Ruth and Rosemary on that trip were there to help her through, because we all knew how important that trip was to her, and to get her to do the best job she could, because when she was there, she would do a great job as a chef de mission. There was no question about that.
And there's no question that she did, and her legacy will certainly live on. Tell me, on this very stage, a couple of months later, she was determined and she made it with the help of some of the NHS nurses. She wanted to get to that Gary Barlow gig, and my word, she did, didn't she?
She certainly did. She certainly did, yeah. There was some questions about that at various points, I think even up to that afternoon. But it again shows how determined she was. If she wanted to do something, it'd get done.
I'm sure I speak for everybody in this room tonight when I say she was a remarkable, inspirational woman whose legacy will very much live on in the Isle of Man, and hopefully somewhere from up there, she's looking down proudly at you and her family and friends tonight. Our Lifetime Achievement of the Award winner, thank you, Marcus, goes to Lainey Cool.